So Jeff was talking about parents. Any parents in the crowd?
Yeah.
You do realize it's 10 o'clock on Monday. Should you be at home? Your kid will look like me. My parents were so bad, I lived above the bar. Yeah. So my ex-wife, at the time we were together, decided she wanted to have kids. I didn't want to throw my life away yet, so I enlisted the help of my cousin's child. Thank you. Satan, as we call him, because the devil herself gave birth to her, as we all say in the family. So the first week that we had little Satan, my ex-wife was getting along great with him. So me being a little panicky at that time, it was like, no. So I suggested they watch a movie called The Smurfs. I'll remember that one. That night, I went out and bought some blue magic markers, and the next morning, I convinced little Satan to paint her blue. Yeah, we didn't have kids after that. Instead, we got a cat. Guys, if you're with a girl and she goes and gets a cat, it's the end of it. Cats are supposed to be graceful. This one that she got, no. This thing could be graceful, majestic during the day. At night, however, while I was asleep, this thing would jump out of a window and land on me with all of its body weight. It gets worse. This cat used to run full speed and run into me because apparently I snore too much. So one night, while I was asleep, this cat decided to charge me and broke my nose. So I went to the hospital and waited 12 hours because of our freaking healthcare system. Finally, when I got to see the doctor, he asked what happened. And you ever remember in those movies where you can like flash forward to what's about to happen? I thought about telling the truth, but then realized that there was a mental hospital also attached and didn't want to spend weeks in there. So instead I told the doctor that the wife did it. Apparently I rolled over and grabbed her while we were asleep and she broke my nose. Not so funny when she got arrested for assault and battery. And the divorce judge was not impressed either, so yeah, she took me to the cleaners. Sorry I feel a little off tonight. I recently got fired from my last job. It was a great job. Border security. Very easy. What I got fired over, I don't believe I should have. We had a dignitary come through and I kept looking at his passport and at him and at the passport and at him and at the passport. Finally, my supervisor looked at me and went, "What's the problem?" "I'm trying to figure out where the horns come out." It was only the Prime Minister. Like, come on, give me a break. But that's what got me fired. The thing that should have got me fired was 2 days before that. I had a woman come through from Brazil, and she passed all of the basic questionnaires and all that, but we still test for things because, well, she was hot and we wanted to talk to her. The only thing that popped positive for cocaine was her toothbrush, so we asked her about it. Now, we let her slide because her exact response was, "Yeah, I know, he's got a problem, but I'm sticking by him." Yeah, that's about all I have for tonight. Have a good night.